Okay then, people, welcome back for part 2 of Trauma Center Second Opinion for the Nintendo Wii. How are you guys doing? We're good to go. Trying to save lives. Let's hope this works. Alrighty then. Okay. No, not new game. Continue. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure, actually, yeah... The game is a bit trimmed, isn't it? I think there may be something wrong with Dolphin. No, I don't want to stop the current emulation. Config. Interface, audio. No, that's not it. Not controller. Graphics, maybe? No. I only realized now, actually, but I think it's forcing widescreen. But the game then tries to render in that reduced window. But I'm not sure. Aspect ratio 16:9. Okay, let's stop the emulation then. 4:3. It is a 4:3 game only anyway, so I don't think that should change much. But the aspect ratio of the game should be better, perhaps. No, it doesn't seem to have changed anything. I mean, you're not missing much of the picture, but I'm afraid that the subtitles might not necessarily render properly. See, yeah, even the title is cropped. This is incorrect. Hold on then, I'll just revert back to another overlay, a simpler one then. Upper... And then, yeah, there we go. That should be better. At least now you won't be missing any part of the image. I prefer it that way, if given the choice. Yeah, I guess it is wider than a pure 4:3. For reasons I can't quite wrap my head around, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Alright then. Caduceus. Or however you pronounce that. I'm here. Please come in. Pardon me, but why was I called to your office? Why don't you have a look at this examination report first? Who's this for? Linda Reed. What do these headings mean? I don't recognize them. Positive hero reaction? Oh man. What does that mean again? Guilt. Positive. Spectral analysis. G1R. Those tests are beyond our capabilities, so we enlisted help from an outside organization. In the last few years, a bizarre disease with varying symptoms has been reported. In several isolated cases, two things they had in common. Each victim's body turned against itself and they all died. Because of that, we believe each subject was infected with guilt. Gangliated utrophin immunolatency toxin. It's a parasite, it's not a toxin. They had to make it into something that sounded like a word, so they used the wrong term in the acronym. Ah well. than you think Reed's illness was. Exactly, Linda Reed is a guilt victim. I'm surprised you were able to treat her without the proper resources. It was a difficult operation, but I wanted to save her. Well, that decision may have changed your life. The organization we mentioned before has requested that you join them. What? Why me? Your healing touch ability allowed you to successfully cure a guild victim. What organization is this anyway? They're an arm of the World Health Organization that specializes in exterminating intractable diseases that threaten mankind. They're called Caduceus. Caduceus. I remember seeing them listed in essays on cancer and AIDS treatments. This is actually the Japanese title of the franchise, I think. Instead of Trauma Center. Aren't they the ones who eradicated the TFTA influenza last year? Caduceus wants me? What are you going to do, Derek? You've been offered a chance to work at the forefront of modern medicine. Well, I mean, it's an honor. But it's also sudden, I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, it would change my whole life. You don't need to decide right away. Just remember that this is a choice, not an order. The only reason I'm telling you this is because an old friend asked me to. To be honest, I'm against you joining Caduceus. What? Why? I don't think a research laboratory is the right environment for you. Didn't you say you wanted to help patients face to face? That's true. You should probably see this as well. A letter? Hideaki, Sunday. chalky, mitral, is it mitral or mitral? I think it's mitral, prolapse, and regurgitation. Since complications may arise, it is necessary to replace the valve with a synthetic one. Today you will be operating on Eliza Chalk, who's been in our pediatric ward. She's a very young child with valvular heart disease. Yeah, the mitral valve, yeah. It was a tough decision, but our parents finally decided to go ahead with the procedure. There was only one main objective for this operation. Replace a valve in the heart with a synthetic one. You'll use a triple incision to excise the valve. Cut 3 times. You'll need to be as cautious as possible, understand? Technology has made a lot of situations much easier for us, but heart surgery will always rely on a skillful doctor. Angie, keep an eye on the oscillograph to aid Dr. Styles. But you have to stop the heart for it to work anyway, no? You don't do that while the heart is going, right? You have to put her in an artificial cardiac arrest, I guess, for it to work. I understand. Don't let the gravity of this operation intimidate you. The conference is over. She's in your hands now, Derek. Okay. A report details frequent occurrences of light arrhythmia. Be ready for the unexpected, just in case. Our heart cannot be still going if I am removing a valve and putting another one.
Let's begin.
Right? The electrocardiogram is showing an abnormality. What? She's suffering ventricular fibrillation. I'll attempt to stop the convulsions. 3, 2, 1, clear!
Vitals are critical. Doctor?
The patient was born with a highly irregular heartbeat. There's a good chance her heart will continue to go into convulsions. I'll stand by with the defibrillator in case we need to use it again. If that happens, you'll need to recover her pulse as quickly as possible. We shouldn't be operating someone with their heart still going when we're going to open the heart itself. Well, whatever. The defibrillator may have a high success rate, but allowing the heart to flatline repeatedly is obviously very dangerous for the patient. Make sure you revive her right away if that happens. What?
Vitals are critical.
Yeah? But how does it work? What movement am I supposed to do? I have no idea. What? They never explain.
Sorry, Doctor.
It's not self-explanatory. What? I'm tilting them backwards. It makes no sense.
Doctor?
This is a delicate procedure. Excise in 3 stages, but before that we'll need to drain this blood.
Proceed as normal.
I have no idea what movement I'm supposed to do. It makes no sense at all.
Hurry, Doctor! Treatment complete.
Okay. I have no idea what movement I'm supposed to do. Push, press, put them down, no idea. Place the artificial valve. What? Or sideways, maybe.
Doctor!
But that's what I was trying to do. But it's not letting me drain. I have no idea. This is so annoying. Come on!
Doctor? Doctor!
Okay. What? I think you push them down, but
Doctor! Amazing!
it was bad, but I don't care at this point. Now she can play outside with all of her friends. Bad. This is gonna be worse than a rookie doctor. Poor girl, she's too young to go through something like this under the hands of someone as incompetent. Having someone cut open your chest is so unnatural, but something in that little heart refused to give up. Maybe it sounds silly, but I keep thinking about it. The human body is truly amazing. It's not gonna be good, is it? D, E? I guess you can't go further down than C, but yeah, anyone else would have died, I guess. I don't even know how to apply that defibrillator. They just show you that thing on the screen that doesn't even resemble the controls. They don't tell you have to tilt them down, you have to press forward. How does that work? Is my daughter? Will Elisa be alright? Or Elisa? I don't know how you say that. Elisa? The operation was a success. She'll need about 2 months to fully recover before she can go back to school. But after that, she'll be as good as new. That's good news. Oh, thank you so much, doctor. People are always worried about heart surgery, especially on children. But modern medicine allows us to treat such conditions with greater success than 10, even just 5 years ago. Then 10? What? Young patients like your daughter face very little risk of permanent physical damage. To be honest, I'm more worried about the psychological stress operations like this might have on small children. Please take good care of her during her recovery. Well, of course, Lisa, we love you so much. Modern medicine. I'm very sorry, modern medicine just hasn't advanced enough to treat a disease like this. You have my condolences. Mom, why are you crying? That's okay, right? It's gonna get better, right? But why isn't Dad getting better? You can fix him, you just gotta, he's my dad. I'm sorry, son. No doctor in the world could save your father from this. Except Derek. Things have come a long way. Yeah, you remember his dad? That died? Maybe. Dr. Hoffman, I'm going to accept the offer from Caduceus. So you're willing to throw away your own happiness for this? I know what happened to you in the past. I know that having superior skills will only create more pressure to succeed. That everyone will expect me to have answers nobody else has. I'm sure those are valid concerns, and the path I've chosen will probably cause me a lot of pain. But I became a doctor so that nobody would have to die from an incurable disease. Not ever again. Diseases are painful, and losing someone to a disease is even more painful. It's hard for doctors to tell people that their loved ones can't be cured. I'm going to make sure they won't have to. Caduceus has already found ways to save thousands of people. If I can somehow help them find cures for incurable diseases, then I'll accept that responsibility. I'm joining Caduceus. New beginnings. Ah, there we go. Miracle! Let's see what it is. Old Brooks Saint Hospital. Or something. Old Brooks ST Saint? I don't know. Old Brooks Saint Hospital? That doesn't sound right, but okay. OR. This one has a tumor on his large intestine. So we need to remove it. We need you to remove it. I should warn you that this particular tumor is very delicate. Be careful when you take it out. He contracted it during an early research stage, so I'm afraid it's rather advanced now. They don't think he has much chance of survival. Of course, it would be better not to lose him. This is why they wanted you to try. I'd ask what all this research was for, but I know I wouldn't get a real answer. 4 cases in the past month. Is it just me, or are you guys having some trouble lately? These people aren't afraid to die. There's no need to waste your sympathy on the choices they made. Don't worry about me. Sympathy isn't an emotion I feel much anymore. The patients exist so that I can save them. It's as simple as that. Think you'll need to use the healing touch on this case? Would you have even called me if it wasn't that serious? Without patients like this, I'd never be able to practice my true medical talents. Let's get this over with. Bring him in. Extraction of an unusual tumor present in the large intestine. Patient's vitals may fluctuate abnormally. The anesthesia is proceeding well, so I should be able to start on schedule. Looks like I only have one objective. Extract any tumors in the patient's large intestine. Simple enough. That should resemble the one I already had to do before then. How is that going to work? Though this can't be a normal tumor if they needed to get me involved. I don't know what they've got inside him, so I'll need to keep an eye on those vitals. Of course, if anything goes wrong, I still have that to fall back on. Alright, I'm ready. I'm really not, but okay.
I'm ready.
My body is ready. And so should his. You weren't kidding, this isn't a normal tumor. I'll need to sever the 3 veins supporting this tumor before I can excise it. Draining the cytoplasm.
Next.
About those veins. What?
Good.
I've severed the first vein. His vitals could be better.
That's 2. Next.
All 3 veins have been severed. Should be able to lift that tumor. Need the forceps now. And what? I use the laser for these small ones. What the hell? This doesn't make sense. I trusted an outside diagnosis. I'm going to have to start over from the beginning by draining the fluid. Ah, come on. Okay. That should do it for now. But come on! Why is this happening? Probably need to get them all out quickly before the others can regenerate. It regenerates!
Those vitals up.
Are you kidding me? Draining. Alright. But come on, there was nothing left! How is it possible?
Those vitals up. Get those vitals up.
I have no idea. The tumors come back. What am I supposed to do? Enough, Weaver. We'll just have to get one of our doctors to take a look at him. Doesn't look good, though. Why don't you go wait in the other room? Science fiction. It's not real medicine. She lost faith in herself and she hung herself. She hung herself or something.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Starting to feel hot from losing my calm over this game. Think this game is actually bad for my health?
Next. Good. That's 2. Next. What the?
Yeah. Okay,
Get those vitals up.
and okay, that kills him when I use the laser to remove the smaller ones. But I have to, apparently. Otherwise, they come back. I have to remove the 2 in quick succession, from what I understand.
I'm ready.
Even though that doesn't make any medical sense, but... Science fiction.
Next. Good. That's 2. Next. What the?
Apparently the cytoplasm doesn't come back, so... I might be good just to,
Get those vitals up.
But it's impossible, he's dying faster than I can keep him alive. He's dying faster than I can keep up with the things that are happening. And nothing I do can keep those vitals high, she says. How? Even if I was a real doctor, I wouldn't know how to do this, I think.
I'm ready.
It's easy enough at first.
Next. Good. That's 2. Next.
But
What the?
this doesn't make sense. I trusted an outside diagnosis, she says. Okay.
No!
Why does it keep regenerating? I'm going to have to start over from the beginning by draining the fluid. Okay. This is scripted, I guess.
I have to move faster.
Get all of them out quickly before the others can regenerate. I need his vitals to be really high to begin with, because they drop fast as soon as I start working on them. Look at his vitals dropping.
Get those vitals up.
Ah, maybe that was it. And now I can remove the smaller ones without fear of anything regenerating. Ah, crud. Laser. There, did that do it? Oh, okay. 4 of them at once. I don't think I have a choice. This power took away my life.
Come on.
But it's the reason I'm here. Oh no, I have to do it again? Ah, okay, I don't have to do it. Okay.
Done.
I finished removing the tumor to patch up the rest of this mess. There we go, I guess. Okay.
Done.
I'm glad that's over. Yeah, you can say that again. Yeah, still a rookie, but I'm not too bothered by that. Amazing as always, you can expect another glowing report. It's a shame someone with your skills can't practice them out in the open. Medical society just isn't ready for someone who can manipulate energy the way you do. Then again, how many people could there possibly be with special powers like that? You don't usually talk this much afterward. Sorry, but... Take that one sentence out of context. Don't you really talk so much afterward? Pardon me, I didn't mean anything by it. Oh, she did. Oh, it's fine, I'm just used to you being all business, that's what I meant. That too. The sexual connotation is high. Let me know when you've transferred the payment to my account. Double checking, huh? You're as pragmatic as always. A girl has to make a living, doesn't she? Money is about the only thing that ability of mine is worth these days, depressing as it is. I understand. You'll be contacted as soon as the transaction is complete, but don't forget. Back to Killer Clinic, yeah! Trying my best not to kill people, but it's not easy. I think this one died twice already. This last one, I should say. Hi, Jack. We're the ones who transferred you to an American hospital when you lost your license. Ah, she lost her license, huh? Without us, you wouldn't have a new name, and you wouldn't have a new life, Dr. Kimishima. Trust me, nobody understands my position better than I do. You fixed my broken wings, and I'm willing to repay that favor, no matter what it costs. I know who my friends are. Glad to hear it. Well then, come with me, I'll be escorting you home as always. Just accidents. They were accidents. Unfortunate as they were. Start this episode, yeah? New beginnings. Today should be Derek's first day with Caduceus. Are you worried? I wouldn't say worried. We're down one doctor and one assistant. It won't be easy to operate with two of our best people gone. Derek has potential, but he's far from perfect. I wasn't about to send him to Caduceus without an assistant he's comfortable with. Besides, Caduceus is supposed to help us find replacement staff. I see. Still, I didn't expect Styles to be the selfless humanitarian type. Do you think I'll be able to handle the pressure? I suppose we'll find out. He's going to be surprised I didn't get a chance to tell him about Sydney. He's going to Sydney? Upbeat music. An international organization seeking to eradicate disease. Caduceus USA, the American branch. There are additional branches in Europe and Japan. The US branch specializes in researching anti-infection measures. It was originally established in 1980 as a top-secret offshoot of HHS. The Department of Health and Human Services. Once the organization went international, the central agency was renamed Caduceus USA. They are authorized to act on their own, outside of government protocols. Derek Styles, you may come in now. Hello. Huh? Welcome to Caduceus USA, Derek. It's nice to meet you. I'm Sydney Casal, the Director of US Operations. Ah, that's what he meant by Sydney. Yeah, it's not spelled like the city, I guess. Is it? Think. My brother has told me a lot about you. I'm glad you decided to accept our offer. Sydney Casal, age 35, Chief Director of Caduceus. He dedicated his life to the study of clinical medicine after his wife died of tragic illness. Oh yeah, I think Dr. Casal mentioned having a brother. I mean, it was an honor to even be considered for this position. Angie Thompson, would you come in as well? Oh, new outfit, huh? Yes, sir. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too. You're young, but I hear you're hardworking and sharp as a tack. I look forward to seeing what you both can do here at Caduceus. Killing people. Thank you, sir, I'll do my best. The Secretary of Health and Human Services should be here shortly. When I told him you were both coming today, he insisted on stopping by. He's in charge around here, so I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of him. Right this way, Mr. Secretary. Congratulations, Derek. NG, I'm Richard Anderson. That sounds like a fake name. Somehow. Well, perhaps it would be more appropriate to thank the both of you. Richard Anderson, current Secretary of Health and Human Services. After a long career in politics, he became the Executive Director of Caduceus. Thank you for accepting such a dangerous job. I'm told that operating on guild puts the surgeon at risk too, and we still have no idea who's responsible for spreading it. But from what I hear about you two, you're up to the task. Scientific advances, DNA treatments, changing social environments. We live in challenging times, and it's our responsibility to research and develop treatments that ensure the stability of world health. What all this means is I'm pleased to have you both on board. I hope you'll do your best and take your work seriously. Yes, sir. Caduceus USA conference room. And this is Dr. Clarks, our resident surgical expert. Ooh, I have a beard! What's with the high-tech thing around his neck? Oh, I wouldn't say expert, there's always room for improvement. Age 42, Caduceus' chief surgeon. Surgeon, he has a wife and 2 children. His kind demeanor has been a blessing and comfort to many patients. Nice to meet you, I'm Stephen Clarks. Nice to meet you, Dr. Clarks. This is our anesthesiologist, Dr. Myers. The name's Sybil, nice to meet you. Oh. Hi. Sybil Myers, a well-respected anesthesiology specialist. Can't know her age, huh? She used to be a police officer but left the force to practice medicine. She's intelligent and very spirited. She's kept her old nickname from the force, Iron Vixen. You're from Hope Hospital, right? Isn't that Greg Cassell's office? Do you know him? We went to med school together, he's helped me in a lot of ways. I'm actually the only person here who knew Sydney was his younger brother. Anyway, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. You can't look at character profiles when pausing the game or something. Ah, I didn't mean to skip. Damn it. I guess I won't know what they were about to say. I was trying to figure out what the other buttons stated. Well, if you guys been working with a lot of patients here, the public isn't aware of this yet, but we're on the verge of an outbreak. Congress recently voted in favor of giving us a budget increase, but that won't be good enough. At any rate, we won't need you to start treating patients until tomorrow. So for today, let's get all that paperwork out of the way. Sounds good. Didn't mean to skip stuff. Sheesh, who knew filling out employment forms could be so tiring? It's pretty late. Yeah. Hey, why'd you come to Caduceus anyway? Does it matter? Well, I was just curious why you decided to join too. Dr. Cassell recommended me. That's not what I meant. Before it seemed like you knew something about guild, so does it have anything to do with your father's disappearance? Not really. Caduceus has the newest technology and research material. I wanted to be here on the front line of modern medicine. It's the same as you wanting to become a master surgeon. I want to be a master assistant. That's really all there is to it. Mm-hmm. I guess that makes sense. We'll work hard together. The potassium chloride's ready, so if we increase the sedative... It sounds like someone's on the phone. Derek! Sorry, gotta run. Yeah, I'll get back to you, dude. Dude? No way. Tyler? No way! No way! You seriously work here now? Tyler Chase, a surgeon at Caduceus. He went to med school with Derek. Tyler is very optimistic and tries to keep everyone in a good mood. Yeah, I started today. I must say it's very much a pleasure to meet your gorgeous assistant. My name is Angie Thompson. Nice to meet you. Man, I heard him say the new guy's name was Styles, but this rocks. I didn't think you were adventurous enough to join Caduceus. And I mean, you weren't exactly an A student, man. But everyone here has been hyping you as a highly skilled surgeon. What? Nobody told me anything about that. I don't want people expecting too much from me right away. Well, you have a pretty good track record so far, Dr. Styles. People can change a lot in 3 years, you know. What about you? You were probably one of the top 5 in our class. I guess you can see for yourself, hmm? Good luck, man. We ought to throw you a party or something. See ya. Can't believe Tyler works here. Oh, sorry. Tyler's a friend of mine from med school. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. He was the professor's favorite, so I guess I assumed he'd still be taking classes. Potassium chloride, huh? I wonder if he's doing animal testing. No, he's not. I don't know, actually, I have no idea. They don't treat animals in here, right? Start this episode. They're performing experiments on humans. Several guilt victims are currently hospitalized here at Caduceus. We obviously need to treat them ASAP, but we don't know how. So at the moment we're trying to slow the disease's progression. I had a lot of trouble operating on guilt as well. Today's patient is similar to your previous experience with guilt. Yeah, with a twist, I imagine. We're about to find out, but I'm expecting things to go wrong. You moved so quickly I couldn't tell what was going on. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action today. Let's see what you got, buddy. I don't need any more pressure, thanks. Dr. Myers will handle the anesthesia. No problem. Myers is a tough chick, Derek. If you screw this up, don't expect her to ever work with you again. Stop trying to scare the newbie, Chase. This is a difficult operation and we don't have room for any mistakes. Just do your best, kid. Kid? Jack Reyes. Positive chiral reaction. Kiriaki body is detected. Immediate removal is required to prevent further complications. I'll be briefing you on the procedures for this operation. Today's patient is a guilt victim who was brought here 3 days ago. Derek, you've actually operated on this exact strain already. It was called Kiriaki, wasn't it? This guilt hides inside organs while attacking their tissue. Removing it, however, should be just like removing any parasite. We wanted a simple case to evaluate your abilities. There's only one objective on this procedure. Remove the Kiriaki. I'll leave the exact details of the operation to your discretion. But it's still not very clear to me how I had to do it the first time. It seems like you kind of have to stab the patient with the scalpel to try to get the parasite to come out or something. And then burn it with the laser. I'll leave the exact details of the operation to your discretion. Show us your talent, Dr. Styles. Yes, sir. It's not even clear to me how I did it, so... This is the same strain of guilt that Linda Reed at Hope Hospital contracted. Let's begin.
Doctor.
The Kiriaki are causing these lacerations. Treat them first. Damn it! I had to botch it. There's no other way.
Well done. We've located the guild.
Here they come. Stay calm and use the ultrasound. Okay, laser.
Amazing. Vitals dropping.
I'm coming. I'm getting there.
They keep coming.
How many are there? Yeah, we don't know.
Doctor.
It's the boss parasite.
Vitals dropping.
Come on. Where is it? That's all of them, yeah, but the cure reaction is negative. Yeah, but he died before I could do anything. Stop the patients, yeah. Stop the procedure, it seems your skills were greatly exaggerated. You didn't leave me any time! If you didn't interrupt me to talk! It's not over until it's over! You shouldn't have interrupted me. It's this guy. Why did you have to talk? Let me finish. Dr. Casal.
Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin. Doctor. Well done. We've located the guild. Amazing!
Where is it? Or them?
Vitals dropping.
Ah! But I have no idea why it's not working sometimes.
Vitals dropping. Please be careful, Doctor.
Yeah, he died. This is stressful. Yeah, skip the mumbo jumbo.
Let's begin. Doctor.
Drain.
Well done. We've located the guild.
Okay, you do stab it. That's what it looks like to me. One more time. Okay.
They keep coming!
Give him life juice. Okay, then it's the counter attack of the big boss. I got it, I think.
Vitals dropping.
Okay, stitch him up. Come on! Okay. Sorry I wasted all that time, Derek. Well, yeah, you can tell me. He died on my previous attempt because of you. Well, I did my best. Yeah, there was one more parasite to kill over last time. That was the added difficulty, I guess. Oh, okay. That's a first. I did a botched job of all those sutures, but I'm a master surgeon somehow. Don't think that patient is gonna be too happy about the horrendous, life-changing scars he's got all over now. He's still got a lot to learn, but that was incredible. Styles finished 30 minutes earlier than we estimated. Hopefully the patient will recover quickly as well. Heh, looks like times have changed. Nah, this is where it gets real difficult, I bet. The darkness within. So dramatic. Excuse me, just a second. Dun, 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 dun. Excuse me, just a second, just a second. Okay. Start the episode. I guess if it becomes too difficult, I can always lower the difficulty. Hey Tyler, you're around. Where could he be? I didn't think he had any patients today. Is this a new thesis? I guess he still finds time for academics after all. Netherlands, Utrecht, euthanasia. Why would he keep a euthanasia thesis in his files? Oh, there's a letter. Thank you, doctor. Because of you, my husband finally found peace. What the? We'll bring that up at the next conference then. Crap, he's coming back. Where do I put these? Hey, what's happening, Derek? Did you need help with something? I was just coming in to ask you about something. It was oh right, medication for the guilt patients. Post-op medication? As far as I know, there hasn't been any... Oh well, okay, if you don't know, then I'll just... Sorry to bother you, see you later, okay? Wait, Derek. I've been meaning to show you something. You would have found out about it sooner or later anyway. What? I swear I didn't. Follow me. Recovery ward, room 305. Hey Tyler! How are you doing, Amy? Not so good. Ah, that sucks. Sorry I made you get up. Derek, this is my sister Amy. She's been hospitalized here for 2 years. You mean she's infected with guilt? Yeah. Amy's condition is the reason I came here in the first place. Amy, this is Derek Styles. He's an old friend of mine. He's going to be treating you, so go easy on him, okay? Okay. Did you come to examine her again, Dr. Chase? Leslie Sears, age 26, one of the many nurses on staff at Caduceus. She currently looks after several guilt patients, including Amy Chase. Just came to see how my little sis was holding up. Oh, I see. Amy hasn't been doing her homework lately. I was actually hoping you could talk to her about that. But it's so boring. Says if you slack off, then you'll end up dumb like your big brother. You want people to know how smart you are, don't you? Think about it, okay? Anyway, big bro's gonna run, but I'll visit you again tomorrow. You must be going through a lot, Tyler. I guess it's payback for what I've been doing, huh? Huh? Look, dude, I know you saw my paper and that letter. I've been practicing euthanasia ever since I graduated. That's my deep, dark secret. I'd heard rumors, but I never thought the death doctor could be someone like you. Why would you do that? One of the professors I had before we met died of cancer. It was already too late when they found it. Professor Bonka told them that himself. All he had left to look forward to were a few weeks of suffering and painful treatments. Good people shouldn't have to go through pain like that before they die. So I gave him the gift of a painless death. But that's... Of course, people would prefer to live, it's only natural, but if everything causes pain and there's no chance of recovery, then are you really living? No, you're just sticking around so other people don't feel bad. That isn't true. I know it's naive, but I knew there might be consequences when I started doing it. You probably think it's just suicide or worse, murder. But things are different now, I have to be there for Amy. If you're gonna turn me in, at least wait until Amy is gone, okay? You aren't doing that to Amy. I won't let you. Something precious. Doctor, quickly, Amy's condition is getting worse. Her vitals are dropping and she's losing consciousness. What? Everyone, prepare for surgery. Angie, bring in the patient. I'll meet you in the OR. Hurry! Yes, sir. Tyler, this is an emergency. Come on, hurry. What are you doing? Let's go. You can't operate on her. What? I have to. Haven't you seen the PET results? The guild's already migrating. Her respiratory system is in trouble and her digestive tract is next. What are we supposed to do? Are you just going to watch her die? Do you have any idea how many things we've tried? Dr. Clarks couldn't help and he's the best there is. All he could do is thin out some of the tumors. I just watch her get weaker day by day. Amy doesn't have a lot of time left. What are we supposed to do? I'll tell you, we're supposed to leave her alone so she doesn't have to suffer. Do you really think cutting her open again and again is gonna do anything? So what? You want us to watch guild tear her apart? You don't get it. She doesn't need to go through all this suffering. Even if this operation helps, she might never open her eyes again. She'd just be connected to some machine waiting to die. If that's the case, then I'd rather send her off myself. You call yourself a doctor? I'm Amy's brother before I'm a doctor. You think I'm going to watch my sister suffer just because that's my job? I don't care if I lose my license. We're talking about my sister. Smack him a good... Give him a good smack and be done with it. What are you still doing here? Hurry up. Dr. Clarks, we may not be able to operate. What? The guilt's in her lungs. It moved a lot faster than we expected, and I'm afraid she's not strong enough to survive the surgery. What if we separate the operation into 2 procedures? No good. If we don't extract the guilt entirely, we'll be right back where we started. Now, do you get it, Derek? This is how it always works. I always knew it would come down to something like this. I'll operate on her. She'll be okay if we can extract all of it, right? Leave her alone, you bastard! With the healing touch, it might be possible. Tyler! Amy, please do the operation! I know you could hear us. Aren't you scared? No, I'll be fine. You worked so hard to become a doctor. I'm going to try hard too. I'm glad that you are a good doctor. I thought I was doing what was best for Amy, but I was just a coward. I didn't even consider what she wanted. Derek, can you handle this operation for me? I don't deserve to touch her, not with these hands. I joined Caduceus so I could help people. What about you, Dr. Chase? Shouldn't we do everything we can if it might save a person's life? I mean, it's death either way. If we fail, she dies. If we don't do anything, she dies, so might as well try. Dr. Chase, please brief Dr. Styles on the Deftira strain of guilt. Yeah, no problem. Hang in there, sis. We'll be right back. What's different with this one? Complete removal from the stomach and lungs is required. Diphtheria is basically a tumor. A really gnarly one. It replicates its DNA while actively moving throughout the body. A tumor that moves? That's impossible. Well, to be fair, moving is kind of a bad way to describe it. It copies itself to other locations. Is that like that other scenario we played before? Basically, it keeps on replicating its DNA and creating new tumors. That's horrible. Good news though, we might just know its weak points. Diphtheria comes in two flavors. We'll call him Type A and Type B. Type A's and Type B's like to eat each other when they meet up. But they're both equally strong, so they kinda just stall there. And if they're not moving, they're just like any old tumor, right? So after we drain the guild's tissue, we can just excise it. Hopefully, I mean, this is all theoretical. One wrong move and they multiply, so there's no room for trial and error. It's not like we could safely test the theory before trying it, but you have the healing touch. I've seen you use it, man, it's amazing. I don't know how to draw a star, alright? Or a pentagram or whatever. I don't need to tell you the objective of this operation, do I? Remove the guilt from the patient's stomach and lungs, that's all. Just save her, man. All that stuff I said before, just forget it. Please, Derek. I understand, Tyler.
There isn't much time. Doctor,
Okay. Burn them off with the laser.
proceed as normal.
Our data indicates the diphtheria could appear at any time. When the diphtheria combine to form a tumor, use the drain to remove them. That's the plan. Are you ready? I hope so.
We've located the guild. Doctor!
Drain the tissue.
Chiral reaction decreasing.
She's gonna die because I don't know what to do.
Chiral reaction decreasing.
Ah, okay. I just have to continue what I'm doing.
Hurry! The vitals dropping. Amazing!
She's dead. Or not. Give her life juice! Finish treating these wounds. Let's raise our vitals before we move on. That might help.
Good news!
You did it, Doctor. Amy's going to be okay. It's a miracle. We move to the lungs next. We're counting on you. Save my little sister! No pressure.
We've located the guild.
2 pairs of diphtheria.
Vitals dropping.
It's too much. I have to use the star thing, but I don't know how to use it. This is where I have to give up, I think. It's really too difficult. Our vitals are dropping too fast. Yeah, skip the talk. Bop, 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 bop.
There isn't much time.
Like that, I think. That's a star, right? That should work. They don't tell me to use it, but I think I have to.
Doctor, proceed as normal. We've located the guild. Doctor! Chiral reaction decreasing. Chiral reaction decreasing. Hurry! Doctor! Amazing! Vitals dropping.
Come on. Oh, Monica! Hold on. Because I can't read. You performing unauthorized surgery, Rudy? I'm trying, yeah. It's extremely difficult. This game is super hard. How are you doing, Monica? Better than my patient, I hope. This is gonna leave an ugly scar.
Good news!
You did it, doctor! Amy's going to be okay. It's a miracle! Yeah. Come on, Derek, save my little sister.
We've located the guild.
I don't know how to draw a star.
Vitals dropping.
Now she's dead. I failed again. This is really bad. I'll take over from here. There are people who need doctors like me, and trying to give them hope only increases their suffering. Ouch! That hurts, man. That really hurts. I am convinced that I have to use the so-called healing touch at that moment, but I don't know how to draw a star using the Wii remote, alright? It's just super difficult. Hero reaction positive. Diphtheria body is detected. Complete removal from the stomach and lungs is required.
I won't give up.
The bad thing is that I have to restart the same section that I have no trouble with every time. Just got home from Board Game Cafe after an already long day of school, so I'm really tired. I can imagine, yeah. I can imagine how all those things combined would be very stressful. Well, not stressful, but exhausting. Well, do relax, put your feet up, get some tea, enjoy some quiet time, I guess. I'm gonna try to maybe use save states to help myself, because it's otherwise just too complicated. No, I don't want to stop the emulation, but I want to see, is there maybe something I can use to... right...
Doctor, proceed as normal.
Yeah, okay.
We've
I have
located
to
the
remove
guild.
that thing.
Doctor! Chiral reaction decreasing. Chiral reaction decreasing. Hurry! Amazing! Doctor!
Okay, use the laser. Laser, boom, boom, boom. Give her some life juice to stabilize her. They don't tell you what it is, so I don't know what this is supposed to be, if this is something that exists in real life, but it stabilizes the patient for whatever reason.
Good news!
Amy's going to be okay, it's a miracle. Can't relax just yet, gotta prepare my lunch for tomorrow, then I can relax and enjoy some tea. Yeah, but I knew you would, though.
We can do this. We've located the guild.
Okay, I'm gonna save state here and try my best to slow down time, but I don't know how to do that, though. Emulation, save state, there we go. Like this, like this.
In there.
Ah, there we go, okay. I did it! I'm trying to drain, but it's not letting me. Come on! Ah, it's not active anymore.
Vitals dropping.
Nah, she's dead. She died again. Bad. Yeah, okay, then you do it. Damn it, it's super difficult. Her vitals drop super fast. What? Okay. Ah, but I don't know how to draw a star, damn it! Ah, she's dead again. This shouldn't be a thing. You have to draw a star to slow down time and become the super surgeon, but... I don't know how to do that, man. I have no idea. It's difficult. Is there by any chance a keyboard shortcut I can use to It's hit or miss. It doesn't detect very well. It's a boom. How do you draw a star? Boom, I don't know. Keyboard shortcut, save state, Dolphin. Shift plus S1. Okay. And then F1 to load. Okay. It's Shift F1. I want to train myself to do it. Boom, 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 boom. No, that didn't work.
In there.
Okay, I guess that's how you do it, but certainly not easy. I'll try my best. Hey, but it's impossible if I can never drain them. They never meet one another.
Vitals dropping.
Now she's dead again. Ah. They have to, by chance, bump into one another, the red and blue, so that I can drain them. But if you're unlucky, it never happens. Okay, hold on. There, and then... Oh, whoa, boy!
In there.
Vitals dropping.
Uh-huh. Excuse me, I thought it was just that it wasn't responding correctly. Nah, it's just, you have to do it so quickly that it has to be fast. You can't take your time to draw it carefully. It has to be rapid swings with the Wii Remote, and this is difficult for me. It has to be this pentagram-shaped star. It's not just a... You can't just draw it any way you like. I don't know how to explain that. Come on, drain it!
Vitals dropping.
And she's dead again. Ah! Did you see how fast her vitals were dropping? How am I supposed to save her in those conditions? They're dropping super fast!
Vitals dropping.
Yeah, and then my nunchuck is not responding properly after I reload the save file, so... I'm gonna have to lower the difficulty down to easy, because this normal is just too hard for me. Nah. I could finally excise it, but it's too late, she's dying. Ah. How do you change the difficulty? They told me I could. Hold on. Maybe if I do it quickly. Sent you a quick video on Discord asking if it was the way to draw a star. Uh-huh. Yeah, excuse me. I got distracted by other notifications. Thank you. Yeah, I think you have to start on the left, though. The way that they do it. But yeah, it is that kind of star that you have to draw, yeah. It's one thing... Used to draw stars a ton as a kid. It's one thing, I think, to draw it with a pen. But here, having to mimic the movement by holding the Wii Remote, it's just not the same. And you have to do it with the pressure that the person in front of you is dying. Their vitals are dropping very fast. It's just not easy for me. Easy? Yeah, let's drop it down to easy, because I don't see myself finishing the game like this. I mean, I'm mostly playing for the story anyway, so... Yeah, excuse me, I'm gonna skip the stuff that I've already seen. Yeah, okay, let's skip this. I won't give up. Trying to do the motion a bit might help. Well...
There isn't much time.
If I do it with no pressure, it's okay, I guess, but...
In there.
But there, it worked, but it won't work 100% of the time. If your movement for drawing one of the lines is ever so slightly jerky, and it's not a straight line anymore, it will refuse to acknowledge it. It's easy for me to actually say, since I can see it for me. Yeah, well... I agree that it's not that hard to draw the shape, but...
Proceed as normal. We've located the guild. Doctor! Chiral reaction decreasing. Chiral reaction decreasing.
Our vitals are dropping a lot more slowly in easy.
Hurry! Amazing! Doctor!
Stop talking and interrupting me, nurse. Yeah, that too, that destabilizes me. How she keeps interrupting me. Didn't ignore these tumors, incinerate them right away. Okay. Well, there's less pressure now, so let's try to give her nice stitches. Okay. Did it say bad?
Good news!
The nurse is a pain, yeah. Keeps yelling in your ear. Quickly, quickly, rotate! Let me work, alright? I'm trying to save this poor girl's life. Do you mind?
We can do this.
Yeah, okay, we have to operate the lungs now.
We've located the guilt.
I think it's a bit more reasonable the speed at which the vitals are dropping now.
The chiral reaction is negative.
Yeah, okay, but she's interrupting me again.
Vitals dropping.
I know, I'm trying to save her, but you're interrupting me, nurse. Do you mind? Alright, I was actually able to get through it in easy. Thanks, Derek. Thank you so much. You're a real doctor, dude. I respect that. Bad. Okay, well, she'll live, alright? Horribly disfigured, but she will live. Amy should have a smooth and painless recovery. Derek, I owe you, man. How can I ever repay you for all this? Stop euthanizing people, maybe. Nah, but joking aside, it's a complex issue. I wouldn't want to have to be the one to make that choice for anyone someday. Yeah, well, because I'm playing on easy, because otherwise this wouldn't have been good. Thanks, you're a real doctor, dude. As her chest is still fully open. Well, she was stable, I guess is what they mean. Like, the worst was behind already. Derek, it's your decision, man. If you want to turn me in, do it. I'll resign, if that's what it takes. I don't care. I guess this is taking place in the United States, and euthanasia, I guess, is probably illegal there? I have no idea, to be honest. Or maybe it... I don't know if it's different per state, or if maybe there is no state in the United States where this is, legal. Assisted suicide is legal in 10 jurisdictions in the US. Washington, D.C. and the states of California, Colorado, Oregon, Vermont, New Mexico, Maine, New Jersey, Hawaii, and Washington. I don't know what they call by involuntary euthanasia, though. Oh, okay. Involuntary euthanasia is when the person is still capable of making the decision themselves whether or not they want to die, but you euthanize them against their consent. Of course, this is a type of murder. That shouldn't have even be called that, I guess. Okay. I'm just glad Amy is okay. Thanks, Eric. I want you to do me a favor. Huh? Re-edit that thesis you wrote and offer it to Caduceus. You feeling okay, dude? Tyler, you've always been good at writing detailed papers. Despite how you used to research, your thesis was no exception. Eliminating pain and suffering, facing death, doctors and patients can both benefit from your research. Find a way to use that information to save people's lives. That's all I ask. No problem, you got it, bro. Oh, there you are. Amy is going to be awake soon. Oh, already? I mean, this game is difficult, and the controls are not easy, but I do enjoy the character portraits a lot, though. Let's go check on her, then. What do you think, big brother? Hey, don't call me that. Aniki. International Conference. Angeles Bay. It's okay. It's nothing groundbreaking. It's a bit over the top. It's hard. It's not very credible, shall we say. Those like parasite things that can generate tumors or cause wounds to reopen after you've stitched them. I mean, I don't believe it for 1 second. Or that surgeon having superpowers. I mean, it's anime style. Imagine an anime version of something like Dr. House or something. That's the best way I can describe it, I guess. Excuse me, sir, you call for me? This operation is amazing. Your focus and concentration, simply unbelievable. Is that the video of our guild procedure the other day? I had my secretary transfer it to an HDB media card. Watching this in slow motion actually reveals quite a bit. Anyway, have a seat. There's an event I'd like you to attend. Okay. Hey, real fast. I need your signature for this. Victor, we're in the middle of a meeting. Hello, Panda! I love House. Me too. One of my favorite shows, probably. For the character more than for the medicine, mind you. Oh man, what I wouldn't give to see an anime OP of House, MD. We're in the middle of a meeting. Well, this only take a second. Victor Nigel, age 26, head of the Caduceus Research Division. He's responsible for a lot of the organization's proprietary medical technology. This is that proposal we went over yesterday. There are no changes. Huh? Who's the new guy? This is Derek Stiles. Yeah, and also the doctor is named Derek. Derek, of all names. They had to go with this one, huh? I'm sure this rings a bell, doesn't it? This one is not so popular with the ladies, though. He's hardly new. You need to get out of that laboratory more often. Oh, he's that head healing touch guy. I'm Victor from R&D. How's it going? It's going well. Nice to meet you. How is this, Victor? Looks good to me. Okay, later. It didn't even read the paper before signing it. Not very responsible. Sorry, Victor doesn't concern himself with the trivial concepts like manners. I apologize for the interruption. Let's discuss your trip. Our international conference will be held in Angeles Bay this month. Topics will focus on the recent issue of medical terrorism. What's that, Macquarie or something? It's Shepard in Grey's Anatomy, but yeah. Yeah, if you like. Topics will focus on the recent issue of medical terrorism. Dr. Stiles, I'd like you to attend as a representative of Caduceus USA. I'd also like you to speak about the strains of guilt you've treated and the steps involved. Can you do that? Well, I haven't really been here that long. I'm sure some of the others could do a better job. They call him that or something like it. I'm not familiar with how they call him in English. He's got a name in French for French-speaking fans of the show, like Dr. Love or something like that, but well, whatever. We're also showing footage of your operations. I'd prefer that you were there to explain the procedures step by step. McDreamy? Ah yeah, now that you mention it, I may have heard that name before. But yeah, I've only ever watched the show. When I did, it was in French, and I did not really exactly follow the show very closely, so... I mean, I know of it, and some of it. I can recognize the actors whenever I see them playing in anything else. Like that guy that was in the actor that appeared in Detroit Become Human. I mean, I could recognize his face from the show, but that's about it. It's another one they call Makori. Ah, okay. See, there's more than one, huh? Dr. Myers will be going, so I'll ask her to translate for you as well. Have fun, Derek. Conference Forum. Angeles Bay Conference Center. Once again, that was Dr. Styles speaking on behalf of Caduceus USA. I'm glad that's over. Thanks for your help, Dr. Myers. No problem, I think the video footage really got their attention. You could have loosened up a little out there, though. You can loosen me up anytime you like, lady. You're not used to speaking in front of big groups like that, are you? I'm usually too busy just helping patients. Even if I had time for meetings, I'd probably just fall asleep. So yeah, that was my first presentation. Yeah, a lot of doctors are that way, but you should still make time to attend conferences. Last time I did, I was scolded for not taking my patients seriously enough, so... no thanks. It's the only way to keep up with the latest technology, you know? Being a doctor is like being a lifelong student. Dr. Casal used to say the same thing. All doctors are students. And golf players, but okay. Good old Greg, huh? Now he was one hell of a public speaker. He was confident, threw in some jokes, never had stage fright. I remember staying up all night helping him make slides. Oh! Really now? Currently rewatching Bones? Ah, you decided on what you wanted to watch? Eventually. And it's so funny to see a ton of actors I recognize from other newer shows. Yeah, I do like the actors in Bones, actually. Is it on a streaming platform at the moment? I wouldn't mind rewatching that, actually. I didn't watch the entire series, but whenever it was on and I was available to watch TV when I was at my parents', I would watch it. I like that show. I remember staying up all night helping him make slides. Ah, it's on Disney. Ah, well, I don't have Disney. Ah, that's too bad. Well, that's okay, I have other stuff to watch anyway. If it had been on something that I have access to, I would have, but otherwise it's okay. Never mind. Disney has all seasons. Well, it's good that at least for that show, it's available with all the seasons being available, unlike others. That's all in the past now, isn't it? Sounds like you guys were close. It wasn't like that. There was a pause there. I'm sure there's more than she's letting on. He was a great guy, so I always did what I could to help out. Really. What's that supposed to mean? Well, there was a pause. A meaningful one. Hear that? I think they're starting the next presentation. That concludes the disease treatment workshop. Next, we'll have an update on the fight against medical terrorism. Speaking on this topic is Langston Miller, Director of Caduceus Europe. I received this report a few hours ago. I hope it finds you well. As we all know, medical terrorism poses a serious threat to all the world's citizens. When I search for it, it says Prime also has it, but guess what? Not all the seasons, I imagine. If you say guess what? Reports of guilt have doubled in the past year alone. It isn't available. Maybe not in your country. I mean, some shows show up, or some movies I want to watch even show up on Prime Video, but I can't watch them because they're unavailable for me. Hang on. It's available for me. Season 1, Season 2, Season 5 is available as well. Season 6. Season 12, it's all available. Oh, well, it's good to know. Huh. For me, they show up. So I guess it's a by country sort of thing at the moment. Double check, well, there's a play button. Come on. It's playing for me. I can watch it. But don't worry though, there are probably lots of other shows that you have in Denmark that we don't have. It shows up, but when I click an episode it says not available right now. Well, that's weird. Well, you can watch it on Disney at least. Since you already subscribed to that. Unfortunately, the motivation behind this epidemic is still unknown, but we have received confirmation that the group responsible calls themselves Delphi. Like the development platform. The Greek oracle, The messages we've received from them have been cryptic at best. But that's great, yeah. I might actually rewatch it as well now. And finally get to see it, like, all completely. The messages we've received from them have been cryptic at best. Their philosophy and demands are still a mystery. Yep. Thank you, Monica, for even mentioning it, because I hadn't thought of this show in a long time. Are they related to other terrorist cells? We don't have an answer. Now, if only we could have NCIS, CSI, or Law and Order, or Special Victims Unit as complete shows from beginning to end, because I'm even more interested in those, but, well, can't have everything. I should ask one of my colleagues where he goes to download shows, because I know one of my colleagues does. And if I could find them, I could share with you what I know so that you could watch them as well. Yeah, well, because finding them online is not easy. I mean, through other means, quote unquote. But it's not our fault they won't make them available in full, right? Are they related to other terrorist cells? We don't have an answer. For all we know, they could be nothing more than a fanatic cult. But whoever they are, we know that they're hostile and organized. We believe there may be additional clues hidden in the strange letters that arrived shortly, before each guild operation. We received one of those at Hope Hospital. Medicine has advanced quickly since the advent of genetic engineering. Yeah, it's just annoying, I know. Totally agree. As Guild has shown us, disease can evolve just as quickly. The ramifications of medical terrorism are grave indeed. You don't say. Just a word is scary enough. It's going to take our best minds to devise a way to stop it. Though we may finally have somewhere for them to start looking. We've received news of an abandoned Delphi research facility. It seems they entered a small African village, possibly by posing as the NPO. What's NPO? I'm afraid they were using the townspeople to develop guilt. Oh. Bastards, yeah. Thanks. The town was destroyed and the facility has been long since abandoned. But I'm sure there's something there that could lead us to Delphi. I propose that Cadicius send a research team to Africa. Supplies and manpower will need to be approved by each division. Okay, I'll say it now. The soundtrack is cool, but for something as grave as what they are discussing, the music is completely, like, it doesn't match the gravity of the situation. It's this, like, cheerful, upbeat music, and they're talking about medical terrorism and stuff. It's good music, but it doesn't fit. Supplies and manpower will need to be approved by each division. I hope to have everyone's sincere cooperation in this matter. They could just as well have taken the music from the menu and play it over what they were saying, and that would have fit better, I think. An explosive patient? What, they have explosive tumors? Maybe. An explosive patient? Man, talk about long speeches. Well, a lot happened over the last year, so I was expecting that. I will not enjoy writing the summary report, though. Huh? The lights. Oh, no! What happened? What's going on here? The shutters are dropping. Is there a fire? You doctors and your temporary cures are worthless. Oh no, it's the terrorists! If you would all just die, maybe people could finally stop living unnatural lives. What the hell? What is this thing? Don't touch it! It's a bomb! There's a bomb? Ah! A bomb! Come on, Sybil, we have to get out of here! This is not going where I think this is going, right? They're not gonna have the surgeon operate on the bomb, are they? We're going to die! Somebody help us! Sounds like it's over here. Follow me, Dr. Styles. What? But that's where the bomb is. Exactly. What are you going to do? We have to run. There's nowhere to go, but... I told you to follow me. She was a cop before. Was she in the bomb squad? And she's going to tell me how to defuse the bomb using my surgeon skills? Oh no. This is ridiculous. If you're going to die anyway, what difference does this make? Be a man. Yes, ma'am. What does this have to do with anything? Be a man. Just because I'm a man, I'm supposed to know how to defuse a bomb? You're going to dismantle the bomb. I'll assist you. What? I can't do that. So you'd rather do nothing? Are you going to sit here and cry for help like everyone else? Screw that. If this doesn't work, at least we can say we tried. I can agree with that at least, but, well... that has nothing to do with my gender. Thank you very much. Give us some room. Set up a barricade with the desks and table. Everyone take cover. In South Park, the Stick of Truth, you have to perform an abortion on a nuclear bomb. That sounds fun. Dr. Styles, there's no turning back now. Okay. Blindly cutting at it would be extremely bad. Cross your fingers and listen to Dr. Myers. I think everyone's clear. Enough. Okay, you'll need to follow my instructions carefully. Got it? That is while you are also inside the ass of a guy. Ah, yeah. Okay. Aren't you scared? Of course. But why should the doctor be afraid? I'm not surprised by that, Monica. It's South Park, after all. I'm sure you've been in worse situations than this. We hold patients' lives in the palms of our hands, you know. One mistake and you have to watch them die. What could be more frightening than that? I guess. You're really brave, Dr. Myers. Ha! They don't call me the Iron Vixen for nothing. That's what Tyler said. He comes up with some weird nicknames. Actually, that started back during my days on the police force. I was in the crime lab, you know? Even though I was just a novice investigator. She was in the crime lab and she knows of bombs. Usually it's something very specific for reserved to the bomb squad, no? You're finally having tea now. I was in the crime lab, you know, even though I was just a novice investigator. I was still stronger than all the guys. Chuckle. So you were really a police officer. That's right, and I dated a guy on the bomb squad. Ah! And in between the sheets, she learned a few things about bombs, huh? Okay. Or like over dinner. This was their main topic of discussion, how to defuse bombs. So trust me on this one. Yeah, right. I'm a doctor who used to be a police officer from the crime lab who used to date a guy from the bomb squad, so I'm an expert now.
Let's begin dismantling the bomb.
But she's right that it's better than doing nothing, though.
Ready?
I'll agree with that, at least. Now we can afford to waste any time. Let's do this. I can't tell how it's been constructed without opening the lid. What if it's booby-trapped? Looks like there are 4 screws holding the lid in place. Your scalpel should do the trick.
Right or left?
What?
Derek?
We have a panel with blinking lights and screws that won't turn. Okay. These screws are all different. They unscrew in different directions. Okay. If we try turning it the wrong direction, or these lights turns on. That's complete bullshit. I'm guessing that once all the lights are activated, boom, we're history. I used to play this game called Nobody Talk, so I'd say I'm ready to disarm a bomb. Essentially, this panel is telling us how many misses were allowed. It looks like we only have room for 1 more mistake. I assume they built this in to frighten us, so we'd be unable to defuse the bomb. We should prepare for the worst. So this one is clockwise? No?
That's 1.
Okay. It doesn't detect very well, I will say this. Counterclockwise?
2 down.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, this one is clockwise.
We only have 1 more.
Counterclockwise? Okay.
Derek?
Wait, shoot, it's called Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Ah, yeah! Yeah, I've heard of that. Okay, so I don't have to do the panel again. I'll save state. Is this what I think it is? Can you recognize it? Listen to me, Derek. These hexagonal panels can be destroyed with your surgical laser. But you cannot touch the panels that are lit up. Oh, the panels are lit up, aren't they? If you can stabilize the voltage at a certain level, it should be more clear to you. Luckily, I think we can do just that. I'm impressed, Dr. Myers. You must have learned a lot on the force. And between the sheets. Let's just say criminal investigators have strange lunchroom conversations. Okay, in the lunchroom then. If I remember correctly, it should be here. This is a voltage regulation device. By changing those plugs, you can adjust the voltage. I'd suggest using your forceps.
Pull it toward yourself.
How?
Don't let go of it.
How? Okay.
Press it in.
Like this? And what?
Don't do that.
But don't let go of the plug until you've pushed it all the way in. Hey, it's super difficult, alright?
Good work.
It's too low now. The voltage is different. Let's continue swapping the plugs until we've got it where we want it, okay? No, not quite. But yeah, okay, this is not easy, alright?
This is right.
Do you see the kind of movement I have to do? This isn't going as smoothly as I had hoped it would. I'm not a bomb squad expert, alright? Change in voltage might be different depending on where we insert the plugs. I surmised as much. Okay. No, this made it go up. Okay, what if I put it at the top again? Isn't that exactly where we want? I should think that this is okay, no? I'm using these pill-like things to create my own iced tea for tomorrow. But honestly, after shaking it, it looks like beer. I know the kind you mean. It's those little, like, maybe they're gray or, like, brownish. No? Or a very strong pea. I've used that before, if it is what I think it is. It's instant stuff that dissolves itself in water. Yeah, it's super finicky, alright? Unless I try all the combinations, I'm never gonna get it right. If I put it all the way at the top... Do you see the kind of movement I have to do? It's pretty tasty. Okay, I'm trying it again, alright, because I wasted so much time. Okay, I'm aiming for that line, yeah? And I'm supposed to use the forceps. Okay.
Pull it toward yourself. Press it in. Don't do that. Good work.
Stop talking then, doctor.
This is rough.
This makes it go up a lot. This makes it go up a lot. This makes it go down a lot. This is too high.
Don't let go of it.
I'm all sweaty because this is so stressful. And this is not made to respond very well. I'm sweating like someone defusing a bomb for real. I should just be able to let it go. I'm gonna turn on my fan because... I'm gonna figure out the right combination and then just reload the save state because it's complete bullshit. The way this is going. No, that's not where I want to put it. Take it out. You can see me pulling it back towards me, right? And it's not working. Okay, that's not working. They should have figured out a better way, like using the control stick or something, not this.
You're doing fine.
There we go. Ah, okay, so this is the combination. One at the top left, and one at the third on the way down on the right. Okay. Well, we're gonna try that again then.
Pull it toward yourself. Press it in. Good work. You're doing fine.
Well. That took a bit of cheating, but if the game had good controls, I wouldn't have to do that. Okay, so what?
Get it done.
Destroy the panels that are lit up, okay. Are you ready? Use your laser to destroy the unlit panels.
You're doing fine. Don't do that.
Don't yell at me, I'm disarming a bomb.
Almost there.
Ah, what? Ah, okay. Ah. Let me try again from there then.
Okay, let's get it done.
It's because I touched the center, the core, or what?
Good work. Don't do
Ah!
that.
At least the pointer controls are working fine.
You're doing fine.
Ah, but I thought I was touching the unlit panel. I thought I was aiming at the white one.
Okay, let's get it done. Good work. Don't do that.
Ah, well, okay, in this case, yeah, there's no excuse. I admit. Take your time, Rudy, I guess.
You're doing fine.
This red one should not be able to move anymore, no? Ah, no, it's still moving. It's jumping around despite the fact that it's isolated. Come on. There's not much that I can do, but no, you can't touch them from the back. It has to be from the front. Okay. Well, the rules were not clear to me.
Okay, let's get it done.
Yeah, I need to select the laser.
Good work. You're doing fine.
I know I'm doing fine, I can see.
Almost there.
Oh. It's just the one, no? No, two. Well, there we go. We did it. Here comes the regulation core. This is basically the center of the bomb. If we deactivate this, the bomb is useless. Use your laser to destroy it. Okay.
Hurry!
Aim for the regulation core and nothing else. We're almost done, Derek. I'm trying. Okay. We should be safe now. Glad that's over. That's about your... Talk about your bad patience, huh? Okay, well. The patient is saved, it said. The patient is saved. I'm dizzy. Can't feel my hands. At least we're alive, right? It's better than dying any day. Of course I knew it would be fine. It was just a bomb, no big deal. Well, the thing of pulling out the plugs and putting them back in, that was horrible. It's just as horrible as putting the defibrillator on the patient. I have no idea what the movement I have to do is. The game simply doesn't tell you. It shows you, like, putting the defibrillator on the patient, but if you try to do exactly that movement, it doesn't work. If you try to do it with them horizontal, it doesn't work. If you try it... And sometimes, out of the blue, it just seems to detect it, and I have no idea why. The Iron Vixen, huh? That nickname of hers is starting to make sense. The lights are coming back on. We should tell the others it's okay. We stopped the bomb, everyone! It's all clear now. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to die. We're alive! Great job there, Styles. You definitely learned from Greg. And same to you, Dr. Myers. You're pretty tough. Woohoo! We're alive! Let's hear it for Dr. Styles. I believe we found the perfect candidate for the Africa mission. How about no? Do I have a say in this? Footfalls of Terror. What time is it, by the way? Yeah, okay, let's play a bit more. This game puts pressure on my nerves. We received a letter of thanks from the conference directors. I was worried when I heard about the attack. I'm glad you both made it out safely. It's all thanks to Dr. Myers. She's definitely the toughest woman in medicine today. You should ask her about some of her adventures on the police force sometime. Ah, Chief, Derek's going to take you seriously. You'd have a good reason to. Oh, that's right, there was one other message I received. You still call in a bomb squad to make sure that it's actually disarmed? Yeah. It was not actually disarmed by experts, so... I sure hope they did. Also, to check the grounds for any more. Yep. That's fair, yep. Dr. Styles, Caduceus International has requested your presence as part of the research team headed to the Delphi facility in Africa. They asked for me? That seems like a mistake. Don't be modest, we've all seen what you're capable of. You have experience treating guilt, and you defused a bomb. Langston Miller, director of Caduceus Europe, was very impressed. And the rest of the committee voted unanimously. You should be proud. Yeah, but I've never left the country before. Well, you don't have much choice. I already accepted on your behalf. Give it up, Styles. Once Sydney decides on something, there's no arguing with him. Looks like you're going to Africa. I didn't realize he could be so stubborn. I guess he's always been difficult, that's what Greg told me anyway. I remember him talking about the arguments that they'd get into when they were kids. The only reason Sydney went to school overseas was supposedly because everyone told him not to. Sounds like me. Dr. Cassell could be stubborn sometimes, but never anything like that. At any rate, have fun in Africa. As long as your partner is reliable, I know you'll be fine. Partner? Partner? I have to operate on a plane? Caduceus on a plane. International Flight 326, destination Africa. You know, the country of Africa. Robora is far away. Ah, okay. I mean 3 transfers and 33 hours of travel time. Wow. At least you're used to it. I've never even been to Mexico and I don't like flying. Remember to drink plenty of fluids and get up periodically to stretch your legs. Okay. I bet you that since this is supposed to take place in Japan and not America in the Japanese version, he says something like, I've never even been to Okinawa or something like that. Because you don't have to fly to go to Mexico from California, I guess is where this is taking place. But to get to Okinawa, most Japanese people would actually have to fly. So that would make sense. I don't even know if I wanna. Well, too bad, you're going now. It wouldn't look very good for a doctor to get sent to the hospital for blood clots. It'll be hot in Africa too. Try not to get a heat stroke. I hope getting vaccinated for the endemic diseases was enough. Attention please, is there a doctor on the plane? I'll repeat, are there any doctors on this flight? One of the passengers is sick, we don't know how to treat him. If you have any medical training, please notify a flight attendant. Doctor? So much for sleeping on the plane. Edema of the lungs has worsened, causing respiratory failure. Fluid must be drained from the lungs to secure the respiratory tract. It looks like respiratory failure. From what his wife explained, he'd been suffering from edema of the lungs. And they let him get on the plane? You don't board a plane, that's a serious condition. No? He was prescribed medication which stabilized the condition. Well, even then, with the pressure of the cabin, you know? They were given permission to return home. Great doctors, I guess. Stress from traveling may have aggravated his symptoms. I'd recommend an immediate lobectomy to drain the pleural fluids. I want to be sure that I understand the term. Because to me it means removing an entire lobe of the lungs. Yeah, but that's not what it is. They referred to it like that before, and that did not involve removing a lobe. They don't use the right medical term. We actually experienced this while on a short boat trip to Germany. Someone got pretty sick all of a sudden, so they had to ask if there was a doctor or medical professional on board. A ferry trip. We're going to perform surgery in mid-flight. The captain has allowed us use of the crew's cabin. Sterilized the gowns and operation tools have been prepared as well. We really don't have a choice. Once we land, he can receive more permanent treatment. But for now, we have one objective. Drain pleural fluid from inside the patient's lungs. Use ultrasounds to find where fluid has accumulated and drain it. Understood, let's hurry.
The operation.
Draining fluid from the lungs is not a lobectomy. I'm sorry, it's the wrong term. Anything that ends with tummy means the ablation of something, and a lobe, that means it's removing a lobe of the lungs. It's removing like 1/3 of the thing. When you have 2 lobes on the left and 3 on the right, to be exact. Because on the left, you've got the heart kind of in the way, so you only have 2 lobes on the left lung. If my memory is right of my biology classes. Unfortunately, Doctor, there's a storm up ahead. They're going to try to avoid turbulence as much as possible. Yeah. This is far from an ideal operating environment, you don't say.
Again.
Try not to let the shaking of the plane distract you. Sure, yeah. Respiratory failure is serious. We need to finish this quickly. This is a good area for drainage. I need to make an incision first. There should be a lot more fluid here than there should be.
Treatment complete. Careful.
It's turbulence. Hope it settles down soon. Eek! Okay.
You have to be careful.
It's stabilized. If the plane starts shaking again, it could cause a lot of trouble. Might need to stop operating temporarily, okay? The kind of doctors you don't want. Okay, there we go. Incision. Hey! No, this is bullshit. You don't cut someone's lung open using ultrasound. Even if I'm using ultrasound when it's shaking, that should not create that big gash on their lung, okay?
Doctor!
It should have been safe. It's not like I'm using the scalpel, alright? Look! It happened again.
Doctor!
I'm just using ultrasounds, alright? I'm not even touching his lungs. It shouldn't matter that it's shaking. Okay, here. Well, we'll wait then. Okay.
Doctor!
What is that? What is that? What is that? What am I supposed to do about these? Ah, this? I'm using the syringe on the bottle, alright? Not the patient. Why is it reacting like that? This game is completely crazy. Okay. How much more? I'm using the syringe on the bottle and then the guy gets hurt from that. Hello? How many more?
Almost done.
Drainage is about half complete. Okay, I'll wait. This is so funny. This is not the first offense of the game where things don't make sense, by the way. Well, I'm glad it's entertaining at least. I can't find them, despite my best efforts. Come on! Where is it? Ah!
Not much time left.
Yeah, not much time left. I should make a safe state then. How many more? Ah. No. 30 seconds. Or so. But come on! Where is it?
We're running out of time.
But I'm looking! The The most fragile lungs. Yeah, well.
What a relief.
I must have passed on it like 10 times and it didn't show. "13 seconds. His life is still in danger. 5 seconds left." Like, yeah, he's got no fluid left in his lungs, and now he died because he didn't sew him back up fast enough. No. You were not under the time limit. I guess we did it. Oh, they were plotting. Don't let it go to your head, Dr. Styles. Yeah. I know. Rookie doctor. Inflammation remained below 10. Well, yeah. Is it my fault that the ultrasound was not showing where I was supposed to make an incision? It's their tools don't work. I think he'll be okay. I contacted a hospital near Ribora. We can take him there once we land. Doctors really are on call 24/7, aren't they? Deserted village. This is where we're gonna work? In the middle of nowhere? Remains of Rubora, Zimbabwe. Oh, okay. Finally, we know a bit more of where it is. We're finally here. The sky's so clear. Breathe in that air. And it's deserted. I think we're looking at the results of a guilt outbreak. Oh, I wish we weren't so far away from home. Hey, don't talk like that. Over here! Who's that? It's nice to finally meet you, Dr. Styles. I don't think you're dressed for the weather. Oh, Director Miller, sir. This is Langston Miller from Caduceus, Europe. Right, he's the one who assigned you to this mission. I was getting worried. You're a little late. You see, one of our coordinators is sick, and we don't know exactly where the research lab is. There's been a lot to worry about. There doesn't seem to be a lab around here. All I see is huts. Sir, I have an update. We searched sector B2 through 4, B-2 through 4, I guess. We could not locate the target. In that case, expand your search into the sea areas as well. You need telling. The jungle makes a bird's eye search impossible. We tried to narrow it down. We saw the aerial view. This looked like savannah, not the jungle. I don't see jungle anywhere. I see arid plains, if anything, with little to no vegetation. Whatever, we still have a lot of ground to cover. Must be frustrating. I have a bad feeling about this. You may as well join the search. Report back if you manage to find anything. Yeah! I'm a surgeon. I'm gonna go help look for a lab or something. Here's a map of the area. We've sent teams out here and here. What kind of map is this? I can't make out any landmarks or anything. Well, let's get started, I guess. You see what I mean when I say it's not very realistic. 6 long hours later. Are you alright, miss? I'm glad we can drive, but this jeep sure is a bumpy ride. Well, there aren't any roads in this area, but at least we're not in the jungle. It's been a long time. Let's head back to camp for a breather. I didn't mean... stop the jeep. What? There's someone in that house. It's a little kid. I thought they said the area was abandoned. 1 hour after that. The boy answers to Ruben, we think. Nice to meet you, Ruben. Nod. What was he doing there? We think he used to live there. His family actually lives not far from here. Shouldn't we take him home? Perhaps, but... The boy seems to know the location of the research lab. So... We're abducting him But just for now, apparently his brother worked there, and Ruben got to tag along once or twice. It's more of a lead than we've found out here thus far, don't you agree? It's as good a plan as any. Thank you, Ruben. Yeah, we're kidnapping him for now. The jungle makes it hard to do a real search. At least there isn't a jungle. So what is the truth? There is no truth. Abandoned Delphi Research Lab. As we thought, it's completely vacant. What exactly are we looking for? Let me take samples from the walls and floor just in case. Thank you, young lady. We'll need to undergo decontamination procedures after this, but hopefully we'll find something to make it worthwhile. So you're telling me that this place might have a deadly parasite that very few people can cure, and we're in there without protection. We're in good hands, people. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway. Excuse me. I've got the virus already. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. Pardon me. What is this game? This is no place for a child, I'm afraid. Could you wait outside? At least they had the sense of telling the kid to wait outside. There's a good lad. Cross your fingers, yes? Real scientific. Everything is gonna be fine, we just have to cross our fingers. Pandora's box. Southern Africa. After all that, we still haven't learned anything about Delphi. The African guilt victims are being transferred to Caduceus Europe, right? Hopefully that will lead to something. Yeah, but this was also tiring. Director Miller is late. I wonder who he was speaking with on the radio. Dr. Styles! It's the kid? He got infected? In the lab? Because that part would actually make sense. The boy's been infected by guilt. What? How? Maybe because you brought him into a badly infected place? Duh? I want to see a real doctor actually play this game. They would quit after 5 minutes with the bad controls. Unknown infection detected. Extreme care is necessary during treatment. The boy's Kiro results just came back. He tested positive for guilt. The spectral analysis indicates this is a different strain. An unknown guilt. We found an abnormality near his pancreas, but that's all. His vitals are dropping quickly. If we tried to reach a hospital, he would probably die on the way. I think we should open him up and do what we can, but it's your call, Dr. Styles. I understand. We can't just stand here and watch him die. You know, I think it's your fault, you guys, that he is in this situation to begin with. Explain that to his parents.
Oh my god!
What is that? A membrane, and this looked like thorns. What could they have known about? About what? What is it, Dr. Miller? Styles, I think that membrane is responsible for the disease. Any organ covered by that membrane will be slowly petrified. We need to detach it immediately.
Doctor?
You won't be able to detach it that way. Don't you see the thorns? They fastened the membrane to his organ. There is actually one on YouTube. I will need to watch that later. There's a Nintendo DS version of this game. Maybe that's what they played? I don't know. This is actually a sort of remake of the first Nintendo DS game, this one. I think the game might play better on Nintendo DS, owing to it being touchscreen and using a stylus, you know? Now, do you see the thorns? They fastened the membrane to this organ. I think you're right. If we can remove all the 3 thorns on one segment, excision may be possible. That's quick thinking, Angie. You should consider looking into Caduceus Europe. It's out. Now try removing thorns from all 3 corners. Ah!
What is that?
What is what? Those thorns are causing the guilt to spread? They are! How can you tell? A while ago our country tried using a similar technology to fight cancerous tissue. It's 5 years since they put out the video. Not on Wii. Because the game is quite old by now. It was a launch game in Japan, so that's like 2006? A while ago our country tried using similar technology. Shards which vibrate at high frequencies to stabilize the cancer for easy removal. It creates a hardened membrane exactly like this one. The strain of guilt seems to be modeled after our treatment. Those thorns are releasing high-frequency waves that essentially petrify his organs. We need to try removing them all at once. There has to be some pattern on it. What?
What?
Ah, come on! But how?
Think again.
I don't think that's it. The membrane multiplied again. There's a pattern, they say, but... how am I supposed to figure out that pattern?
Doctor,
Pulsing blue area is making me uneasy. It's causing a serious decline in his vitals.
what about that?
Okay. I think they multiply when 2 edges are connected. So what? Quickly start tiles, drain it. It just keeps spreading. I think you have it, they say. He's dying. And now my TV is asking for a refresh of the OLED panel. Not now.
Are you okay?
What's wrong, doctor? It keeps switching to a different tool, alright?
Vitals dropping.
Yeah, but come on. Oh, how am I supposed to do this?
What about that one?
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. They multiply when 2 wedges are connected. What are 2 wedges? I don't even understand the meaning of the word. What made you want to play this actually? Because I bought these games a while back. I always found these games fascinating.
Vitals dropping.
They were very cheap, so I bought them a few months ago. I have no idea how I'm supposed to save this guy. Stop it, Doctor, is not going to make it. And me stopping is going to help him make it. Well, I'm gonna look it up. Because it's not making any sense to me right now. Now this is before that. Episode 211. No, that was before. This is 3-10, I think. Yeah. Okay. I shall explain the little quirks of this operation. 1. See the adjacent thorns on this Tritty piece. If you remove another piece while leaving this piece with adjacent thorns, Tritty will multiply to the lower right. On this example, if there is an open space there. It's still not making any sense to me. If you remove another piece while leaving this piece with adjacent thorns, Tritty will multiply to the lower right. On the above example, you will notice how the single piece isn't attached in any way to the 3 pieces to the right of it. If it regrows a thorn like it did in the example, before you can remove it, it will regenerate on every possible side if there is an open space. It's not making much sense to me. I could go for healing touch so I can remove them before they can multiply. But I'd like to understand how it works though. Hold on. Vibrate, blah 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 blah. Okay. So what? I remove this one and then that creates multiplication, yeah. Okay, so what?
What about that one?
That multiplied anyway. I don't understand. What do they mean about adjacent things?
Doctor,
That shouldn't have... That shouldn't have happened. No. I don't understand. I don't get it. Maybe if I watch a video of someone doing it, but what am I supposed to? Trauma Center, second opinion, 3-10. Yeah, I want to see how someone else is doing it. Maybe then I will understand the logic. Thank you, Monica. Hold on. I'll have a look then. Okay, I was already looking at game FAQs and could not understand the description, but I'll try. Basically, starting at either end, left or right, start removing a column of thorns, then remove all of the available membranes, then remove the next column of thorns. Once you understand how it replicates, it can be the easiest guilt of all. Okay. Yeah, but this is still asking me to watch a YouTube video anyway, so... okay. Okay, activate sound. It's an 8-minute video. What, I'm supposed to listen to what it says? What it says?
If I was to just leave this like it was, they would never regenerate. They only regenerate in two ways. The first way, which is much more complicated, and is what gets everybody. The first way that they regenerate is whenever you remove any of these triangles, it activates a trigger, which allows for a possible. Now, how do you know? All right, the thing that controls the trigger is mostly what thorns, what.
Just do it. I'll figure it out. I won't listen to the explanation because it's taking too long.
Focus on this one. Now, let's say I remove any green triangle. It's not here, which means when I remove a triangle, one is going to pop up here unless I remove at least one of these two thorns. Okay, I'll show you what. So basically, what that means is that you should remove thorns strategically and then remove a triangle. Let's say I want to remove this.
This is not explaining anything.
Alright, now the other way that they regenerate is when you have an isolated triangle like this one. You see how these two triangles are not connected to anything else? Now, if I were to leave one of these two when I'm trying to remove it and it still has a thorn left, it's gonna create as many copies as it can. I'll show you what I mean.
Now I think I might actually understand now, but I'm not sure. We'll see. I think I understand maybe one way of how it's working. Hang on. I'm gonna simply reload. Yeah, here it will multiply because this will removing one of these
What?
is leaving a triangle not connected to any of the other ones. But I have no choice. It has to happen. No? Okay.
normal.
Okay, once you understand, it's actually easy. You can't leave a triangle that is not connected to the big mass, shall we say, by one of its sides. If they just phrased it that way, that would have made it easier. Thank you so much, Monica, by the way, for your help. You really can operate successfully against guilt. Okay, well... You said you were surprised they knew about something. I'm afraid this guilt was derived from one of my country's past sins. As I said earlier, we were trying... the guy is dying. Shall we help him? Can the talk wait? As I said earlier, we were trying to create a treatment for cancer using high-frequency vibrations, but there were complications. Totally don't care about the patient. Talking about this... Can't wait, it has to happen now. Our treatment couldn't differentiate between cancerous cells and healthy tissues, so it simply attacked them both. We wanted a way to help people, but we found a way to kill them instead, and apparently Dolphin found out about it. That's what I meant. Let's close up the patient. Yeah, I think we should. Bad, okay. Impressive, Dr. Styles. It seems that guilt is no match for you.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
I'd say you've more than earned your place in Caduceus. Hooray, the patient is saved. Thankfully. Is this... hang on. Is this the end of the chapter? Yeah, it is. There's one more scenario that I want to play through before maybe finishing for tonight. Try not to move, okay, Ruben? You're going to be alright. Your mother is waiting just over there, so you'll be able to see her soon, okay? Director Miller might be able to send him back to England for further treatment. Maybe we should ask him. No, there's a Red Cross outpost in the next town over. I think it's best to keep his treatment local to avoid any complications. Honestly, they should have made it more obvious what the hell was going in that one. It's... everything in this game is kind of like that. They give you hints of what is going on, but... you kind of have to figure things out for yourself. But the context in which it is happening, where you're just, like, getting those people to die over and over... it just makes me uncomfortable, you know? It's extra stressful because you know that the person you're trying to save is about to die. I know it's just a game, but I can't put it out of my mind that someone is dying, you know? Taking it seriously, I suppose. It's best to keep his treatment local to avoid any complications. A gift for us? But isn't this your book? Can we accept this, Dr. Styles? He wants us to, I think. Wait, this isn't a book. It's a file folder. It's in some kind of code, but... yeah, read this part. Guilt. Read this part. Guilt. His brother must have given it to him. Thank you, Ruben. This is going to save a lot of people. Dr. Styles. There you are. Director Miller, we have good news. Ruben gave us this. That can wait. We just received an urgent telegram from America. Urgent? I wonder. No way. What's wrong? Dr. Casal from Hope Hospital was just admitted to Caduceus, USA. Don't tell me he... Dr. Casal has been infected by a new strain of guilt. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one that unlocks now. With that other character. Start this episode, yeah? Mounted Bass. New strain 2, huh? Well, the one I just faced was the third one already. When you started to watch, I was on my second. And the one we just did was the third, so... he's still following us. I thought we'd be able to lose him on this mountain road. He did come all the way from Japan. Would you want to leave him empty-handed? Damn reporters will do anything for a scoop. He probably wants to build his career on the remains of the Devil Doctor. If it isn't, often the Japanese medical board expels a doctor for having magical powers. Or maybe he wants to get under that lab coat of yours and start some rumors of his own. It's not the first sexual undertone that this guy is using. He's got the hots for her. You're disgusting. What makes you think it's bees after anyway? Maybe he stumbled on your organization. They have a presence in Japan, don't they? If anybody had found out about us, I'd know. If it's alright with you, I believe the situation calls for a little more speed. Are we sure he's a reporter? He could be working for the government. The FBI wouldn't be so obvious. It's clear he has no idea what he's doing. I've had training, but he's going to get himself killed if he keeps driving like that. You're gonna go to sleep? Okay. Thanks for the stream, and sleep well for when you get there. Yeah, in a moment. This will be my last one too. I have to get up at 5 tomorrow morning, so I can't afford to go to sleep too late. Take care of yourself, Monica, and thank you so much for your presence tonight. It's always appreciated. Mwah, mwah. Take care. Sweet dreams to you too. There's a curve ahead. I know that. Damn it. Uh-oh. That idiot ran right into the wall. Go back. You don't think you're going to save him, do you? It's his own fault this happened. Besides, putting him out of that wreck would be a pain in the ass. And how do you think this newspaper will treat the story if he dies? I'm already in enough trouble as it is. Doctors, this would be a lot easier if you didn't have a conscience. You're getting the hell out of here if he's already black tagged, understand? External trauma and lacerations have occurred, maybe an abnormality in patient's abdomen. Visibility is poor. Resources are far from ideal. It's too dark to see. We'll need to get him over in front of our headlights. Here, help me pull him out of the wreckage. No good, his leg is stuck. Guess I don't have a choice. I'll have to treat him here. Can you even do that? I wish he was in a better position, but that shouldn't cause too many problems. If you have any suggestions about getting some light over here, I'm all ears. I think we're in trouble. The crash shorted out the tunnel's electrical system. With him on that side of the wreck, my headlights won't be able to do much either. Necessity is the mother of invention. A pen light! You gotta be kidding! Nope, and you're going to be holding it. Just shine it where I tell you, okay? Most of the trauma is here. I don't like the looks of it, of his abdomen either. Tonight's abdominal surgery will have two objectives: extract any foreign objects, suture any lacerations. Given the situation, that's about all we can do for him. May as well get started.
Here goes.
Well, these are certainly less than ideal circumstances. I need to confirm the patient's condition first, but I guess I have to make do with a pen light. What? I've confirmed it. That pen light is the only way I'm going to see anything. What, I'm supposed to use my power? Okay, it's not even detecting what I'm doing right. Wait a minute. This is not normal. Ah, okay. For some reason, it thought I was trying to do the thing. Let there be lights. I need to investigate the affected area. Okay, I confirmed the affected area.
Hold this.
Assistant, what do you need? Shine this light where I tell you. There isn't a lot of room. Okay. This seems to be going well. Hang on, I need to drain. Use the forceps.
Next.
Okay, I think it went well, all things considered. Next, I need to find out what happened in his abdomen. I think this is as good as it's going to get. Just like before.
Hold this.
Let's help him, poor guy. Okay. Forceps. Close it. Flashlight. How strange, his vitals aren't stabilizing. Need to take another look around. What are you doing? I need that light. I didn't, it wasn't me. I think the batteries might have died. The batteries? Damn it. I knew this was a bad idea. Look, we have to get lost. There has to be something we can use around here. How about this? It's a camera. Oh, the flash. Okay, damn it, it's... I finished treating his wounds. Yeah? Now the lights are back on. You gotta be kidding me! Bad, but that's okay. He's saved at least.
That's it?
Well, I saved him. I hope that's the last time I ever have to operate in the dark. Yay! Rookie doctor, but I did not expect any better. He's stable enough. Call for a rescue team. Hey, you weren't half bad as an assistant. Yeah, well, I don't intend to make a habit of it. Let's get out of here. The last thing we need to do right now is play 20 questions. Let me drive. That put me in a good mood. They just leave him like that? Okay. Right, well, that'll be it for tonight then. I'm happy about the progress I was able to make tonight. How many stories did I see that this game had? Or episodes? 6. So that's about the halfway point of the game then, I suppose. It's going better in easy difficulty, and I don't mind it personally, because I'd rather that than having to struggle and just pull my hair out. Yeah, thanks, Panda. Much appreciated. I'll be off then. You guys take care of yourselves, and I shall see you guys tomorrow, then we'll continue this then. See ya, take care, and bye-bye.